Hey there, Steve Nixon here with Freejazzlessons.com. Thank you for joining me here for today's lesson. All right, today I'm going to show you this very cool bebop type pattern. It's really chromatic sounding. You actually hear a ton of players use this particular pattern. You'll be able to actually use it over a lot of different chord changes too. Should be a very fun lesson. All right, let's head over to the piano and get started learning. Thanks. All right, welcome to the piano. So we're going to take a look at some chromatic enclosure patterns right now. And essentially that's just kind of a fancy term for saying that we're going to use chromaticism to target chord tones in our improvisation. So let's say that we were just soloing over like a D minor 7. Okay, well, here are our chord tones, right? Root, 3rd, 5th, 7th, D, F, A, C. And what we can do, and this is essentially enclosure pattern number 1, is we can play 2 chromatic notes down into a chord tone. So we're building lines that feature these 2 chromatic notes going down and resolving a chord tone. So if I was to go into the 3rd here, F, okay, if I was to go into the 5th, if I was to go into the 7th, okay, so you can get these kind of cool little jazzy flavors and you mix them in with all your other improvisation techniques, your scales, your arpeggios, and all the different stuff that you know. So let me play just some lines that feature, I'll mix in other things too, but I'm going to feature this 2 chromatics down so you can hear how it would sound and how it kind of extends the line and makes it really interesting sounding. So 1, 2, and 3, and... So a lot of chromaticism there, right? But you hear how it really just sort of keeps pushing the line forward. It's really beautiful sounding. So if you want more of this type of enclosure patterns and more of this bebop type sound, you want to incorporate it more into your playing because you love the way it sounds. I actually have a course that shows you how to build all these lines using enclosure patterns, and I actually teach you all the stuff in context of analyzing and demonstrating licks of the great jazz piano masters, and it's called the Jazz Masters Method DVD, okay? So it's a very popular program. I've sold thousands of copies of it every day. Students are telling me how much it's changed their improvisation, right? So you can pick up a copy of that, but as well, just get into some of these enclosure patterns and watch your improvisation skyrocket. I'll see you at Freejazzlessons.com.